Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. What should I tell y'all about? How do I tell you about my weekend? So I got off work. I worked Thursday, Friday at the fire department. Got off Saturday morning. Went and did as much plumbing as I could do before everything closed at 12. Went up doing some more plumbing. I plumbed till about 3. I got off at 7, started plumbing at 8. And plumbed until about 3. Came home, tried to play guitar with Charlie, tried to set everything up. I've not had any time at all to set anything up. I mean, and it was a good time, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it wasn't. It was a great time. I love hanging out with Charlie. Love laughing and joking and cutting up and having fun, being stupid. A couple things pissed me off. I'm human. I get pissed off. Got past that pretty quick. Got reset back up. Practiced and went live, and shouldn't have went live, but whatever. No practice, What else? Had a really good time. I mean, I don't know how he felt about it. I had a really good time. Love hanging out with Charlie. I tell you guys all the time, I don't have any friends. I'm hard to get along with. I'm just playing. I might be, I don't know. That's my wife. She loves me. Sunday, man, it's Sunday. I had a lady text me Saturday, and she said, "You've worked for me before. Can you come to Broken Bow, next town over, 12, 13 miles away, and do the same job for me?" I said, "Well, yeah. It's a car wash, has all these drains that get stopped up." And she said, "Can you come?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." Well, she owns a car wash in Broken Bow and then in DeQueen, which if you know anything about DeQueen, it's like 30, 35 miles, but it's in Arkansas. I'm not licensed in Arkansas. I can't do anything in Arkansas. She said, "I sure wish you go to DeQueen." I said, I'm not licensed. I can't do anything. She said, "You can't unstop a drain?" I said, no, not as a plumber. She said, "Well, Sunday, nobody's going to turn you in." I'm not worried about being turned in. My license, She said, "Well, I'm not asking a plumber to do it. I'm asking this guy without a license." I said, "Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he'll do it. He'll do it." So she didn't ask me to do it. She asked another guy to do it. And so I drove the other guy over there. And he did it. He did 2 different car washes. And on Sunday now. And then while we was undoing everything, or the other guy was undoing everything, they said, "We have a machine that cleans out the pits, but it's down right now." I said, "Okay. I'm still just a dumb plumber. I don't. And this guy the maintenance guy looks at me, he says, "Can you change the motor?" And I went, "Yeah, let me look at it." So, I was being stupid. So I went over and looked at it, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna run that Texarkana. I'm gonna pick up a motor." I said, "I've got a motor like that at the house." He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I got a brand new motor. I bought a little while back. I didn't need it, and rather than take it back, I figured I'd use it again." He said, "How much you want for it?" I said, "Well, how much? Get this machine running." And I'm like, "I'm a dumb plumber. This has nothing to do with plumbing. This is a motor and hydraulics and and mechanicing." And so I shot him a price on a Sunday in a different state. He said, "When can you do it?" I said, "Well, let me run back to Idaho. We'll get it done today." "No, yeah. So I run back to Idaho. I'm a mechanic, but I'm mechanicing. So I run back to Idaho and grabbed the motor, made sure it worked, and it's been sitting outside for a while. And took it over and cranked it up, bolted it up, made sure it worked. He got a video of the machine running. I'm over working this hydraulic arm. Just he just all like, oh my god, all kinds of shit he asked me to do. I'm like, I can't do. I brought him a plumber. That's all I can do is plumbing, and I can't even do plumbing over here. So anyway, I wound up. And then I went to see Miss Glenda, all the way over in Arkansas. I went and seen her, and y'all, I embarrassed myself so stinking bad. Oh my god. God, I didn't want to tell you this part. Oh, I don't want to tell you this part. Charlie, man, please forgive me. I know you, Miss Glenda. Please forgive me. I embarrassed her out of myself so bad. I knock on the door, and we go inside, and immediately I'm just all like, as soon as she lets us in, it's like boom, bed. And I'm like, Miss Glenda, I didn't mean to walk into your bedroom. She's like, she didn't think about it. She's like, well, yeah, you're in my bedroom. I mean, I didn't mean to, I'm in your bedroom. But it just kind of like, I didn't think I'd walk in. A lady's bedroom is kind of like, I didn't think I'd be walking into her bedroom. And then I was going out the door and I tore damn curtains down. But anyway, we fixed her tub. And that's not what embarrassed me. We fixed her tub and we unstopped her kitchen sink, which she said had been unstopped for a while. No big deal. Anyway, I was packing up, getting ready to leave, and visiting with her and laughing, joking, cutting up, because she's a sweetheart. We was having a good time. Joe and I, the guy that works with me, we was having a good time, laughing, joking, cutting up like we do. Thank God. It's Sunday and we're way away from anything. We can't get no parts. And by the grace of God and in pure luck, we got it done. No big deal. Anyway, packing up. I said, all right, we're going back to Idabel. She said, how much I owe you? I said, you don't owe me nothing, She said, oh, come on now. I said, no. I said, look, you're my buddy's girl, and I got to take care of you just like my buddy would. No sooner than them words left my mouth, I wanted to eat my whole head for even saying it. Like, it sounded great inside my head, but when I said it, it just, why'd you say that? And bless her heart, she is such a lady. She just laughed, and no part of her, it didn't sound to her like it sounded to me when I said it. I'm gonna take, you're my buddy's girl, and I'm gonna take care of you just like he would. I didn't mean it that way. I meant, I'm gonna look out for you just like he would, I'm gonna look out for him. Yeah, you know what I mean. I probably don't. It sounds stupid. It sounded great in my head. You don't owe me nothing. And bless her heart, she overlooked that, and she tipped. She's an excellent tipper. God Almighty, I felt stupid about that. I felt stupid about that all the way home. Oh, God Almighty. Okay, so I finally made it home last night. God. So we get up this morning, and I go see Miss Blue, another customer, that she's just subscribed the other day. She may see this, she may not. And she's got this big high tech, like this thing can probably launch rockets, and if it can't launch rockets, it can probably refuel one. It's got more come heres and sickums than I've ever seen in my life. Like, that thing is smarter than a horse, and it's damn sure smarter than I am. And it was nothing but pure hell getting it in. And I quoted her a price. Between this and this, when I first looked at it, and then, anyway, it took a long time. It took a lot of parts, and it took a lot of figuring, and I'm not real good at figuring. So bless her heart, she too is an excellent tipper. We got it done, and got it all figured out, and just again by the grace of God, got it figured out. Good Lord. So Miss Blue is an excellent tipper as well. Thank you so much, Miss Blue. Thank you so much, Miss Glenda. So today, after all this, we go to Broken Bow, and we're supposed to do a well pump, and I'll get to that in a minute. Our well tank. we're supposed to do a job with the car wash, supposed to do a gas test. So the car wash, you just have to imagine, sits north and south, end to end, going to Broken Bow. So I park at the south end, which is by the high school. And I actually parked up front, which is, I guess it'd be west, right off the highway. And I'm running back and forth between cars. And I'm like, I'm about, these people have waited me to walk through. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm making a bunch of trips. And, I said, well, hell, I got plenty of room. There's nothing. There's no road. There's no nothing. There's a parking lot over here. Here's the edge of the building. Here's a parking lot, 15, 20 feet away. I've got plenty of room to pull my truck up on the side of the building, way 50 feet off the highway. A parking lot's over here. A building's over here. I won't be in nobody's way. I tell the dude, hey, I'm pulling over here. He said, man, that's fine. I pull off. I park. We're doing our thing. A guy over here in the high school parking lot. He's working on his truck. Apparently, he cranks it, kills it, cranks it, kills it, cranks it, kills it. And I started to say, hey, brother, you put on a new starter? You trying to break it in? You trying to wear it out? Or do you just fill up your starter fluid? Being funny. I didn't say nothing. He's having a bad day. I'm having a good day. Great big Dodge diesel dually, in the country, you got like what they call the cattle guard, cow catchers, brush guard, whatever. Great big heavy ass bumper. Anyway, no big deal, I don't say shit to him. He don't say shit to me. I'm not mad at him. He's just over here doing his thing. I'm over here doing my thing. Working, whatever. And so you have to imagine parking lot, my truck, me. Yo.
Glad you're okay. I love you.
What?
Glad you're okay. Love you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, cool. All right, I love you. So I got the wall, I got my truck. We're in between the wall and my truck. And the parking lot's over here. And this dude's like right here, no big deal. The whole parking lot's full. and we're it's kind of down a hill like this. So I guess we're technically like this. It's like building, downhill, parking lot. And this dude's parked like right here. I was talking to Joe, and I don't even know what I said, or he was working on the pipe, and I went to get something out of the truck, which is weird, because normally I'm doing shit, and Joe goes for the truck, however that worked. Anyway, this other dude cranks the truck again. Diesel, blah, 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 blah. And I'm looking right at this truck, I'm looking over the bed of my truck, and this dude, here he comes, up over the curb. And I don't know, just pure instinct. I'm 2 feet maybe from my truck. And I put my hand, I go, whoa! And by that time, he's whoa, because I guess when he cranked it, it was in gear and it kind of lugged down. So he gassed on it, so it didn't lug down. Well, he's in gear, so it's like, blah, blah, blah. And when he run, he boom and hit my truck. And I was parked like this. When he was done, I was parked like this. Like it looks backwards, but yeah, he pushed my whole ass end up the hill. I'm coming down. I got my hand on my truck. He pushed me and my truck back up the hill. I was like, oh shit! Now I'm facing this way, or in a truck. I try to run this way. He's coming this way, so he hits my truck. Pushes it back toward me. I try to run because I think he's going to push me all the way to the wall, crush me and Joe. I take off running. He comes this way right at me. I said, well, I can't outrun him. I got to change direction. So I ran back towards the truck. He made a big loop, went out in the parking lot, and made 3 or 4 circles around the parking lot. I'm on the phone with the police. Hey, this is where I'm at. I just got hit and... are you okay? I'm fine. I wasn't even in the truck, he just hit my truck, but he didn't. I mean, he hit me, but didn't hit me. You know what I mean? Like he hit my truck and my truck hit me. So I guess I got hit by 2 trucks. I don't know. I got hit by 2 trucks. Strong like bull. Anyway, he comes walking up. I still got PD on the phone. Like I'm just like da 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 da. And He finally stops. He comes up. Well, as he left, no, here he comes right here, and you hear him talking, and it makes sense. I have to. He's a Mexican, which has nothing to do with nothing. But I have to tell you that he's a Mexican because I about died laughing. Yeah, I'm not making fun of Mexicans. Please don't take it that way. I'm telling you how it went and why it's funny to me. So he comes walking up here. He said, "Hey, don't worry. I'm not scared. I said, "Hell, I'm not scared." He said, "Don't be mad." I said, "I'm not mad." He said, "You know me?" I said, "Brother, I don't know you." And I'm on the phone with PD the whole time. I'm telling him, tag number. This is where I'm at. And this is what happened. He's making circles around the parking lot. So I got plenty of time to be on the phone. And so I got to speak like this. And she's like, "Is that him?" I said, "Yeah, he's right here." She said, "Don't let him leave. He ain't going nowhere." De-escalation, which, whatever. Neither here nor there. I wasn't, blah, 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 nothing like that. I'm like, "Hell, brother." And he said, "You know me?" I said, "Brother, I don't know you." And he said, "No, you know me, no. And then I had a Trailer Park Boys flashback. He said, he's trying to think. I want to help him out. He said, oh yeah. I said, "Jim?" Yeah, Jim, Jim. Yeah. Everybody knows Jim. Trailer Park moment. Trailer Park Boys moment. So we laughed and joked because we both know Jim. I don't know who the fuck he's talking about, but that's neither here nor there. I said, and you could smell it like, oh my God. I said, "Damn, brother, you been drinking?" No, I'm not scared. I said, "You got good insurance?" "Yeah." I said, "Me too." He's in a work truck. I'm in a work truck. Work truck smashes work truck. I'll go out. You guys want to see it? Come on, I'll show you. Come on. Oh, man. I'll go show you my work. Let's go out the garage. Come on. She's home. She ain't come see me. What a heifer. So that's the door, the cab, the bed, the wheel. Let me see here. Got a piece of that old tire. And I've got a picture of me in it when it all happened, just in case. Anyway, police pull up. "Hey, Charlie," it was a Zane man. Zane man pulled up. I talked to him. I said, "Man, I've strung many strings with your dad and Charlie." He said, "Oh yeah, I know you're Roger." I said, "Yes, sir." Hola, ¿qué pasó?
Hello.
My favorite one. I guess I should say bueno. Bueno. Well, shit. All right, then. So anyway, Zane man pulls up, shake his hand. "Hey, yeah, whatever, yeah. Cool, everything all right, yep." The owner of the truck comes up. He's "Mean anything?" I said, "No." My wrist, because I put my hand up like that when he hit the truck, it knocked into me. I'm fine now, it don't hurt at all. Anyway, he took his ass to jail for DUI. And I was the female cop. I don't know her name. I don't know her at all. She come walking up, and I'm just like, I'm still working. I'm like, "Hey, I got shit to do, trying to finish the gas test." She's all like, "Who owns your truck?" "Me." "Insurance?" "Yeah, I got everything. Insurance, license, working." I wasn't in the vehicle. I was outside of the vehicle, away from it. He jumped the curb and wham, DUI, felony, whatever. Neither here nor there. Anyway, she had to ask me some questions. I was like, she's kind of looking at me. I come over and say, "You need anything?" She said, you don't mind, stop working for just a second. I said, I don't mind at all. And she said, how you gonna get home? I'm gonna change my flat and drive home. And she's like, you're pretty laid back about it. I said, well, I'll be an asshole, you know, it happens. Anyway. This video, 20 minutes, didn't mean for it to take this long. I'm gonna post it. That's the weekend that I've had, the day that I've had. And now I'm at home. Doing what I love. Anyway. I'm gonna go pat mom on the butt. Thank you guys for watching. Love you to death. See you in the next one. Bye.